Rachna and I'm back with a new lesson. Well, today's lesson is all about learning how to say sorry or to apologize and excusing yourself. Well, when I was a kid, my teacher always told me to err is human and to forgive is divine. Well, to err is human means that we all human beings make mistakes, so it's absolutely normal to make mistakes and do silly, foolish things unintentionally. But the person who forgives is the one who is close to divine. Alright? So, well, to be forgiven, we have to learn to say sorry, genuinely. Okay? So, today I'm going to take you through a few phrases that you could use to make an apology when you do something wrong. Okay, friends? So, let's start. My first one is, please accept my humble, or please accept my deepest, or please accept my sincere apologies. Now this is a very formal way to say sorry when you have done something wrong. So probably you're in office, or a colleague of yours has mailed you and you have not reverted on time. So even in your written apology, you can always put in a sentence like, please accept my deepest apologies. Please remember, you always say apologies in the plural form. Okay, friends? So this is a very formal and a very nice way to say sorry when you have done something wrong. Alright? The next one is, I'd like to apologize. Now, this is I would like to, so you say it as I'd like to apologize. So you say, I'd like to apologize to someone. So for example, I say, I'd like to apologize to you. So you say to the person you would like to apologize, and the reason for saying sorry is for. Alright. So I'd like to apologize to you, apologize to someone for doing something wrong, or you say for the reason for doing, or for the reason that you're apologizing. So for coming late. So use for the reason. Okay. So my reason is I've come late. So I'd like to apologize to you for coming late. Again, this is a very formal way to say sorry. Alright, friends. Now the next one is, I can't apologize enough for, example, my bad behavior. Okay. Probably you're in a bad mood sometimes, you're rude, you don't mean to hurt someone, but you say things unintentionally and you have offended a colleague at work. So you say, can't apologize enough for. Now when you use this phrase, it means no matter how much you apologize, it's just not enough. Okay, so don't go on and say, I'm really very sorry, or say sorry a zillion times. You can just say, I can't apologize enough for my bad behavior. Now, well, let me tell you something. A lot of people get confused with the spelling of apologize, especially when it comes to writing it. Okay, remember, you can spell it as with an S or with a Z. Both are correct. Alright, friends. So when you're writing, don't hesitate, use either of them. So I can't apologize enough for, see again the reason here, for my bad behavior. Okay. The next one, it wasn't my intention. Now, well, sometimes we do certain things unintentionally, unknowingly, and we do offend a lot of people, right? I'm sure you all have done it a couple of times. So you say, it was not my intention. When you say it was not my intention, you are clarifying that you did not do it meaningfully or with the intention to hurt someone. So when you clarify, you say, it was not my intention. So I'll say, it was not my intention to be rude. Okay. I'm terribly sorry. Now when I say terribly sorry, it means like really, I'm really very sorry. So it's a deep apology that you make. It emphasizes a lot on saying that you're sorry. So I'm terribly sorry. Alright. So when you want to say it was really not intention, this is a good phrase that would work. Okay. My next one, forgive me for. Now here you're saying sorry, you're asking for forgiveness. So you can say, forgive me for hurting you. Again, forgive me for, you say the reason. So you can always say, please forgive me for hurting you. Okay, friends? Okay, the next one, please excuse the mess in my office. Now here, probably a dealer has come into your cabin. You're highly embarrassed because your office is all in a mess. Okay, so this is a very formal way to say I'm sorry about the mess in my office. So when you say please excuse, that means you are saying sorry without using the word sorry. So when you say I'm sorry about the mess in my office, it's a little informal, but when you say please excuse the mess in my office, this is more formal. Okay, now sometimes probably your friends come over and your room's shabby, so you say please excuse the mess in my room, or please excuse the mess on the table. So that's a very formal and a nice way of saying sorry without using the word sorry. Alright, the next one, I'm sorry to hear about. Now sometimes you hear the sad demise of probably your colleague's relative, and this is a way of giving condolence. Condolence means you are actually sympathizing and you are regretting the loss of your dear one. Okay. So when you go up to express regret to your colleague, you always say I'm sorry to hear about, say, your father. So when you say that, it means that you're just expressing regret. It's a way of expressing regret. It's a way of sympathizing. Okay, so when you go for a condolence meet, go up to the person and say I'm sorry to hear about your father. Okay, now the next one, excuse me. Now this is a way of excusing yourself in various situations. And the first one would be probably, there are two people who are talking and you want to make your way through, so don't just walk past by. That's really very rude. So you say excuse me and you make your way through. Okay, sometimes you cannot understand, or you did not hear what the other person said, so you don't say what. Okay, you say excuse me. That means he's going to repeat it for you. All right. Now many times you're in a heated discussion, probably at work, and things are going out of hand, so you need to interrupt. Okay, so do not just start yelling or screaming or trying to end the argument. What you could say is excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but. Okay, so please remember to excuse yourself and then continue. Alright, now another way to excuse yourself is saying I beg your pardon. Now this is a very old way of saying that you didn't hear what the person said. So when you didn't hear someone, you say I beg your pardon. Alright, that means you're excusing yourself. Okay, the next one, I regret to inform you that. Now there are some times you need to probably give out some bad news or something very unpleasant. Alright, and you just don't want to be very harsh and rude or offend someone. So a very nice way to say is I regret to inform you that. So it's a way of saying that they do regret, but it's not happening your way. Okay, so I regret to inform you that. Probably you applied for leave and it has been cancelled. So your HR department tells you, I regret to inform you that your leave has been cancelled. So too bad, sorry, no leave for you. And the last one, I'm afraid. Now this is similar to the above one, I regret to inform you, being very polite to give unpleasant news or give some piece of information that would probably disappoint or upset the other person. So I'm afraid that I can't offer you a discount. Alright friends, so these are the different ways of excusing yourself or saying sorry. Now we're going to take a look at how do we accept an apology. The first one is that's okay. So when you say I'm sorry or you apologize, okay, that's okay. These are for small things, it really doesn't matter, so that's okay. The next one, no problem. Again, for small trivial issues, people just say okay, that's okay, or alright, no problem. never mind. Again, we use these things like that's okay, no problem, never mind, when things are really small and it's absolutely fine. So forgiven, okay? Don't mention it. Again, for small issues, it's okay. Apologies accepted. Now this is in response to when you say, please accept my apologies, that we learned while saying sorry. So in response to that, you say apologies accepted. Okay, we'll say no more about it. Now probably you made an apology to your boss and he's a little angry because it's a serious matter. Okay, so give him some time. You've said sorry. So when he says we'll say no more about it, it means he doesn't want to discuss it. But yeah, you're kind of forgiven. Okay, then you have forget it. Again, trivial issues, okay, never mind, forget it. Okay, you should be. Now this means that the person is still really upset or angry with you. So it's kind of, when you say I'm sorry, you say you should be, or you know, even some people are really rude, they'll say you better be. So that means they are still angry. Okay, or don't repeat it. That means this time we let you go, but next time watch out. So don't repeat it. That means you're not to do it again. Okay, or that's not good enough. Again, the person is really angry and your apology kind of makes no difference to him and he wants to voice it out to you. He wants to tell you how upset he is with you. So he says that's not good enough. Okay, and the last one is please be careful next time, or please be more careful next time. That means you have been careless and this kind of attitude is not going to work again. So people say please be more careful next time. Alright friends, this brings me to the end of this lesson. One thing I'd like to tell you is when you apologize, please make sure it is genuine. Don't wear an attitude, look here and there and say I'm sorry. Look into the eye of the person, mean it and say it. Okay, it could be your friends, it could be your parents, it could be your boss, your colleagues, it could be a stranger on the road, probably you've stepped on his foot. Please go ahead and learn to say sorry. Okay, and if there are people who come and apologize to you, be kind hearted, be large hearted, go ahead and forgive the person. It just makes life simpler. Okay friends, I hope you enjoyed watching this lesson. Please do put in your comments and queries. I'll be back soon with a new lesson. Till then, take care and bye.